6:47, time for the morning rush. The mother who pleaded guilty in connection to her daughter's death has now been released from prison. In 2016, 10-year-old Victoria Martens was killed in a Westside Albuquerque apartment. Her mother, Michelle Martens, was charged in connection but was not present for it. 2 years after Victoria's murder, Michelle Martens pleaded guilty to reckless child abuse resulting in death for failing to protect her daughter, but was not sentenced until 2022. She faced 12 years in prison, but 6 were suspended.
The city of Albuquerque is now looking to foreclose on a pair of notorious problem properties. The city of Albuquerque is starting the process of foreclosing on the Motel 6 on Coors and Ilive and the CVS near Central in Louisiana. After months of non-compliance and no participation to improve from the property owners, the 2 properties have racked up tens of thousands of dollars in fines and hundreds of calls to APD.
A former New Mexico State Police officer is now facing 3 years behind bars for Medicaid fraud. The Department of Justice says that Morgan Ortiz worked with another man to fraudulently bill thousands of dollars to Medicaid through a substance abuse recovery program. Under the plea deal, Ortiz will serve time and pay restitution. Ryan.
And colder air is greeting us on this dawn of a new day. The Wolf Creek ski area at 23 degrees. We can see the sun getting closer to rising. Mostly light winds, lower humidity, clear skies allowing for cold mornings and cool to mild afternoons ahead.
A woman is waking up behind bars after being sentenced to 3 decades for the murder of Roman Martinez in 2023. Angel Salazar and an unidentified man walked into Martinez's room at the Days Inn on Central. 30 minutes later, Salazar and the man are seen leaving with a bloody hatchet. Police say Martinez was struck more than 80 times. Salazar must serve 30 years before she's eligible for parole.
After rushing floods in southwest Colorado, hundreds of people who were evacuated for nearly a week are now able to return home. Almost 400 homeowners were forced to leave their homes when the heavy rains caused flooding in La Plata and Archuleta counties. Those evacuation orders were lifted, but officials are now still assessing damages to area homes.
The city of Santa Fe says a new operator is helping clean up a once troubled homeless shelter. Over the summer, city officials terminated the contract with the shelter, formerly known as Pete's Place. Today it's called Agape House, operated by the California-based nonprofit Urban Alchemy. The shelter says they've been serving up to 160 people a day.
And cold air is a big story this morning. 18 degrees, the low temperature in Angel Fire. Your unofficial low temperature right now in Albuquerque at the Sunport around 46 degrees, dropping a few more degrees with clear, cooler, drier and calmer conditions. Eventually will warm up later this weekend.
Some major changes could soon be coming to a long undeveloped piece of land that is along Lomas and University in Albuquerque. Developers are looking to build a hotel with a rooftop bar, retail space, restaurants, a plaza, and an outdoor stage. Developers are aiming to start construction in March.
Happening this weekend, the city of Albuquerque is putting on some family-friendly events for spooky season. You can check out the Nightmare in October haunted house at the Alamosa Community Center from 7 to 9:30 tomorrow night. You can also visit North Domingo Baca Multi-Gen Center for a murder mystery dinner party from 5 to 8. For a full list of October activities, head to alwayson.krqe.com.
Construction is underway for a new facility at the biopark. A new Science, Health and Aquatic Research Center, or SHARC, is going in next to the aquarium. The building will be closed to the public, but it will have space for young fish that need time to grow before they can be put on display. The biopark hopes that it's going to be finished by next summer. Ryan.
Taking a look at traffic right now, no major incidents on the roadways, although volume is picking up on the roadways, the volume of cars that is. And taking a look at the Big I, we do notice that cars are starting to slow a little bit below speed limit. So we'll have more updates on that throughout the rest of the morning.
A resident at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium in Tacoma, Washington was seen on video smashing a 210-pound pumpkin ahead of the zoo's annual Zoo Boo event. Hudson is a muskox, which they are about 5 plus feet tall altogether, and they weigh about 800 pounds when mature. Muskox, they are now native to the Arctic, and they were once found in Alaska, but nearly went extinct before the recovery program to get them back to normal and get them in an area where they can play like this.
800 pounds, my goodness.
They're not getting around.
It's a big animal, yeah. Stay with us. The 5 facts are in 90 seconds.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
And number 5, construction crews are working on a new Science, Health and Aquatic Research Center, or SHARC, next to the aquarium. The building will be closed to the public, but it will have space for young fish that need time to grow before they can be put on display. It'll also feature large tanks for aquatic creatures that need rehab or quarantine, helping not just the creatures at the biopark, but other aquariums too. Construction began in March and the biopark hopes it will be finished next summer.
At number 4, a popular brunch location in Nob Hill is closing its doors for good. The pharmacy, located near Central and Carlisle, revealed on social media this week that the owners have decided to close up shop. Now, they did not give a reason for the closure, but they thanked their customers for their support over the past 9 years. The second pharmacy location had opened last year in San Diego.
And at number 3, a clear, calmer, drier, and cooler morning out there. Right now, we're not seeing much in the way of any precipitation. We'll see some of those storms moving away from southeastern New Mexico in the coming hours. We're not really seeing that much of that at all, really reaching the ground. We're dealing with clear skies. We're going to see some lower high temperatures today with sunny skies.
At number 2, the city of Albuquerque is now looking to foreclose on a pair of notorious problem properties. The city is starting the process of foreclosing on the Motel 6. It's at Coors and Iliff and a former CVS store near Central and Louisiana. After months of non-compliance and no participation to improve from the property owners, the two properties have racked up tens of thousands of dollars in fines and hundreds of calls to APD. The city encourages people to report any problem property to 311.
At number 1, a mother who pleaded guilty in connection to her daughter's death has been released from prison. In 2016, 10-year-old Victoria Martens was killed outside Albuquerque apartment. Her mother, Michelle Martens, was charged in connection but was not present for it. Martens allowed Fabian Gonzalez to live with her before Victoria's murder. Later, he and his cousin Jessica Kelly were convicted of endangering Victoria and trying to dismember her body to dispose of it. 2 years after Victoria's murder, Martens pleaded guilty to reckless child abuse, resulting in death for failing to protect her daughter from Gonzalez and Kelly. But she wasn't sentenced until 2022. She faced 12 years in prison, but 6 was suspended. Now out of prison, she will serve 5 years of probation. Gonzalez was sentenced to 37 years, but will be eligible for release after 17. Kelly was sentenced to 44 years, but will be eligible for release after only serving half that time.